very beginning, the use of police uniforms on social media by content producers, content creators, is it legal or illegal?
Well, I've not really looked at the police acts, so we'll have to know whether it's legal or not legal. But the fact remains that across the globe, there have been instances where content creators, filmmakers, and the likes be using uniform. If you see most of the movies, American movies and the rest of them, you see American soldiers wearing American soldiers' uniform, camouflage, even with U.S. Army and the rest of them. So in that area, that place is accessible to a large extent. I've also seen during some of my trips, even on the road, you see people wearing camouflage.
Camouflage.
Yes, fully decked at the airport and the rest of them, and nobody harasses them. But because of the level of insecurity in the country, our security agencies feel that it is much easier for us to make sure that we limit the use of this, because most often than not, if you've ever seen that even at checkpoints during the kidnappings, you see people fully dressed in army uniform, mounting roadblocks, and you just think that they are soldiers. You slow down only for them to march you into the bush, and they are kidnappers. So based on that, I think that was why the security agencies, both the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, Nigerian Police, and other agencies, security agencies have said, please, can you just leave our uniform alone and concentrate? And apart from that, some other people have also been using it for nefarious activities.
Sure.
Just a few days ago in Lagos, one man was caught. He has been using last man uniform for the past 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And the guy said he makes 750K every month using that. So that is where I have my challenges. So, and the police have come several times to tell content creators that please leave this uniform. And I totally agree with them. Whether it's legal or not is another topic entirely. But I don't think it is necessary what VDM did when the Nigerian police uniform coming out now is the police of the people is doing it. But at times I blame the Nigerian police. You know why I blame the police?
Why?
There have instances where police have arrested people wearing that uniform, and they just all we just did, they parade them, and that is all. Let me give you a classical example. There is a man during the Edo State gubernatorial election. Remember that guy?
Yeah, I saw that video.
That guy wore spy police uniform, came out on social media and came out and was ranting. He had so many people around him and ranting and saying he's going to do this, if you don't do this and the rest of them. All we had was the police invited him, and that was the end of it. So until we start making example of people like that, and so that people will be able to see the reason why they're not. So the police is, even as I saw the statement issued by my friend, the first PPRO, condemning it, but I would ask you, all the ones they've condemned in the past, all the people they've arrested in the past, what has happened to it? It's either one, they don't have what we call the locus in law. That means they don't have anything to be able to prosecute, because if it's not a function of law, if there is no law banning that, then definitely there's nothing you can do about that. So, but if there is a law within the police act or the army, the criminal code or whatever this thing, then I think they should put a stop to it. You can also do something replica to that of police. It doesn't have to be the police uniform. There's a particular young guy that's a Yoruba skit guy that speaks Yoruba, but his own is on traffic. I don't know his name.
Officer Host.
Maybe that is him. The guy that normally talk to celebrities. I enjoy what he does. He's not wearing police uniform, but you really enjoy the kind of this. So I personally,
Officer Camo.
That is his name. It's Officer Camo. I like what he does. I like his kit, but you cannot see him wearing it, because most often than not, those uniforms also portray, especially the Nigerian police, in negative terms, as an organization that only collect bribes and the rest of them. So I totally agree with them.
All right, let me come to you. For those who argue and say that, don't look at the messenger, look at the message. Should VDM be treated differently here? Because looking at the things he was saying, he wasn't saying anything bad. He was talking about being an officer of the society. But should VDM be treated differently, or the law?
Let's go by the law. You know, when something is open to abuses, you see, in our society here, the Nigerian police as an institution is still battling very hard to build public trust, public confidence.
Okay.
In the same way, you see the American public, you know, the British public, the way they have confidence in their own police over there. Here, it's not the same.
There's trust deficit.
So now, for an institution that is still building, public trust, for any Tom, Dick, and Harry to just come up with the full
regalia
of the police, please, to me, it doesn't get my vote. Because when you take a look at it, we have had several reports of many armed robberies, many burglaries, so many crimes committed by people in uniform. And how do we identify the real policemen and the ones that? So now, when you are doing this, are you not trying to further undermine the public trust in the police? But when you go through the law, both the penal code
VDM didn't portray the country in a bad light or the police in a bad light. He bought his evidence to fight corruption and to fight them with everything. He just protected the police by wearing the uniform, saying it's a honor police. Though he might not have gotten a permission to wear it, but that should not be a reason to crucify him. Let's give him the benefit of that. And police invite him and educate him on the need to take permission to wear the police uniform. He's a content creator and fight for justice. Thank you and God bless.